What's actually happening between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is very insidious. It's a twisty thing. Let me explain. The public nature of their falling out is a little bit unusual in politics, right? Normally, if a president lets someone go or fires someone, they tend to not tell you why. They'll give you some other kind of BS reason. But here, we're getting a lot more details, and their fighting is very public, going so far as to have Elon Musk say that Trump is on the Epstein list. But there's a purpose, there's a reason to this supposed madness. Now, I'm not going to say that they got together and planned it. We all knew that it was going to be a falling out. And no matter what you do, you're going to have people on the left saying, well, this is always going to happen because you put two narcissists in a room, et cetera, et cetera. And you're going to have people on the right saying, no, this is all part of a brilliant master plan. It's 4D chess. You're all too stupid to actually understand. It's neither of those. Trump is, in fact, someone who is very, very, very good at branding, but so is Musk. They have survived numerous collapses of business ideas and empires by virtue of getting people to invest in them personally rather than whatever it is that they're selling. It's wild to see how often Elon Musk is taking a loss, right? The company will be taking a loss. They will not be selling as many cars as they should be or as he's saying. And yet people will still continue to invest in him because he's figured out how to be the kind of bombastic, super confident, forward-looking futurist that people just want to believe is going to bring them to a brave new world. And Trump has figured out that he always needs to show himself as being a fighter. He's a fighter, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to fight for you. He's going to fight to get you the best deal. If when he was real estate, he was going to get you the best property and give you the best deal. It's all about being, again, big and bombastic and confident. And what I do is I win and I don't take anything from anybody. So they both have these particular brands. And the fact of the matter is both of their brands was hurt by their relationship. Their interaction, which initially was very beneficial to them, right? There was a lot of money involved, became one that was starting to hurt their brands. Musk was starting to hurt with liberals and moderates who are way more likely to buy electrical vehicles, right? They're very expensive, but they're also something that usually blue-collar MAGA people are like, I don't want that. I want something, that uses gas. So he's been losing his buyers because of his relationship with Trump. But Trump has also been taking a bit of a hit. People like Steve Bannon, right? His MAGA base don't like people like Elon Musk. They don't like these elites. They don't like these billionaires. They don't like these oligarchs. And it started to seem like Trump was kind of for sale, that even the most diehard MAGA supporter kind of started being turned off by this connection to Elon Musk. So by having a public falling out, what happens is nothing actually changes in regards to anything that they're doing, right? Nobody is on our end getting a better deal. Ask yourself, are you really in a better place? Are you now making more money? Is your job more secure? Right? Are egg prices really down that much that you get to go, oh yeah, no, I'm wealthy. I'm on my way. I don't need to worry anymore. American dream is right there. No, nothing has changed. No policy has changed. Nothing significant has changed with this fight. But because they're both branding people, what you're already seeing is Elon Musk took a huge hit at the beginning of the fight, but now his stocks are starting to do better already. Because it doesn't matter if people start buying his cars again. What matters for the investors is the look, the brand of it, and they've all taken a sigh of relief. And the same thing is already happening for Trump. Trump can say, hey, look, I brought this brilliant guy in and we made all these cuts for the American people, but the fact of the matter is when it wasn't a fit anymore, I did what needed to be done. I'm not beholden to anyone. I don't need Elon Musk's money. I'm my own man. And so it still is fitting his brand. And so that's why they've let it all be public. Now, like I said at the beginning, this wasn't done on purpose. Not to my knowledge, but they are both so in the habit of doing things with their branding in mind first that it just comes naturally to them. Think about whatever your job is, right? Like if you're a mechanic, right, you work on automobiles, whenever you're riding in a vehicle, you can't help but kind of notice things, right? You can feel, oh, it's riding a little rough or it's this or it's that. And you'll notice, oh, they probably need, it's about time to do this. The front end is going to be loose, whatever it happens to be. If you're a teacher, you might find yourself like, not really being able to entirely avoid correcting other people, right? If they use poor grammar. Whatever our jobs are, whatever it is that we do on the regular becomes kind of a natural part of who we are and our engagement in the world. Well, their job has been, more so than anything else, sales and branding and sales, getting people to believe in them, being seen, being heard, getting people to buy into it. That's always the way they do it. So if they were to have a falling out, they were never going to do it quietly. It's not in their nature. It's not how they do business. Now, the end result of it is it's been tremendously good for them. This falling out is the best thing that could have happened for both of their brands. The tragedy of it all is it improves nothing for any of us. We are all going to be in the same position of having to worry about losing our jobs if we work in the government, losing our livelihoods if we have to worry about things like inflation and tariffs. We have to worry about being deported if we immigrated to the United States. Like, we have all of those problems still. Nothing's improved, but both of them will be doing better. Thanks so much for watching. If you find these kinds of philosophical deep dives of interest, please go ahead and subscribe to my page. You can find me on Blue Sky or wherever you get your podcasts at Philosophy All Along. I really appreciate your time. If I've got completely wrong, if there's something I missed, please go ahead and pop it in the comments. It's always great to hear from y'all. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day.